Time now for your weather on the 4s.
Let's check your weather with our new morning meteorologist, Thomas Gieboy. Thomas, obviously good to see you here this morning. So far, so good out there for the weather, too.
Yeah, good to see you as well, Brian. And we're looking good this morning, but we are beginning to see some more of that smoke working its way back in. And for this afternoon, especially along the Wasatch Front, we're going to be looking at patchy smoke. Keep that in mind if you're going to be out and about. I'll show you the air quality for today coming up in just a minute or two from now. But our headlines include a warm and windy day across most of the state, most of the Beehive State. We do have that stubborn smoke, and we're probably going to see a little bit more, especially by the time we get into tomorrow. But with the system working its way in, there will be at least a small possibility we could get some storms in some higher elevated areas, but that would mainly be this afternoon into the evening. And speaking of those higher terrain areas, here's the view from Sundance, and this is shaping up to be an incredible sunrise view. But when you look to the right-hand portion of your screen, you can see that little bit of haze there, and that's going to continue to be a theme as we go through today into tomorrow. But that is a beautiful way to start our Wednesday. Here's a look at the upper level pattern along with the current wildfires and smoke. Over the last few days, we've been telling you about our winds mainly being out of the southwest, and that kept a lot of the smoke at bay. But an upper level system is approaching from our northwest, and our winds will slowly be switching more out of the west, and with more wildfires down to our southwest, we're going to start to see more of that smoke work its way into our neighborhood. So keep that in mind as we move into tomorrow, where we're looking at moderate air quality for today in the central and the northern half of the state. Not too bad in the southwestern half of the state, even though there will still be some patchy smoke in the higher terrain areas. We could be looking at some unhealthy air by the time we get into your Thursday. But watching your weather for you, we're looking at isolated showers and storms being a possibility in the higher terrain areas, mainly along and east of the I-15 corridor. But we'll be looking at that patchy smoke in the central and the northern half of the state. But with that more westerly flow into tomorrow, we'll start to see a little bit more smoke across the entirety of the state, as majority of the showers and storms, if we do see showers and storms, will be more so on the eastern half. And then by Friday, the chance of any rain starts to come to an end. And we're looking at some slightly cooler temperatures, but with more of that westerly flow, we still could be talking about more smoke and that increased or that worsening of the air quality. And you'll just see that here on the Futurecast smoke as we go from today into tomorrow. You see more of those higher concentrations making their way into the Beehive State. As for the forecast today, we're going to be looking at, again, that warm and windy day with those hazy conditions with that patchy smoke. High of 93 degrees in Salt Lake City and Wendover, 86 degrees in Logan, 91 degrees in Provo and Delta. We'll go with a high of 91, and in St. George, we're going to reach to around 102 this afternoon. So temperatures in Salt Lake City and in St. George going to be slightly above seasonal averages, but hazy and breezy in St. George as those temperatures will continue to climb. Will be around 105 for a daytime high into Saturday, with overnight lows in the lower and middle 70s. And then along the Wasatch Front, patchy smoke today and tomorrow. We could see that patchy smoke even linger into Friday and Saturday, but temperatures will definitely be running on the cooler side as we move into this upcoming weekend.